We begin episode 19, or part 19, of the Albion narrative campaign here with the largest battle of the series, as for the first time we have Morrigan fighting side by side with Dural, the first time in an actual played out battle. Anyway, we've got a little issue that just so it doesn't get in the way. The Zotes, for whatever reason, have decided that they don't like this this combination of mods, or I've just had some issue with them. So we're going to be getting some light shows or laser beams coming out of the Zotes, but hopefully that's not too big an issue. Up front, leading the way, of course, my Huntresses rattling on in. A lot of bonuses from Morrigan for them, and also their almost all of them, all of the standard Huntresses anyway, are kitted out with. Oh, it doesn't actually say it there. But they've all got their huntsman banner or something like that, whatever it's called. So we've got some good damage, there, and it's all armor piercing damage too. So that's pretty great. Nail over there on his horse as well, but really just trying to hold the line here, deal with this initial attack while our main man Dural, the heroic Togbald, and all of these fearsome beasts make their way on in here. Now with our two regiment of renowned giants. So let's get going. Initially, kind of extended my Huntresses out a bit too far. Those Chaos Knights are pushing in deep, so I've got to use Morrigan and even Nails coming on in there just to get them held back so the Huntresses don't get smashed by a Chaos Knight charge. Works out okay though. Got my Zotes coming in there too. As I say, as long as they're not on the screen, it's not too much of an issue. But not too sure what's causing it. But still, Zotes, anti-large, absolute machines, also pumping out a few magical abilities just like our druids. I've got my centaurs pushing around the right flank there, and some Zotes coming in to assist them. But Chaos Knights don't have an anti-large, but neither do centaurs. And yeah, we do have an armor piercing bonus though, so we're actually smashing them to pieces in these forests. Once the Zotes get there, that'll be really easy to get dealt with. Chosen there, got the cat crying at my foot. Hopefully that didn't come through too clearly. But Chosen thought about running into those forests. If the Chosen catch any of these units in the forest, that would be pretty messy for me. We got Huntresses pushing on forward there. Now that all of the Chaos armies are on the field, they seem to be converging together a bit. I don't really want that, so I'm wanting to hopefully push up to this this high point in the field so that I can fire down on them and really I'll get the downhill advantage as I push. But those Chaos Knights, once again, quite a lot of aggression, low on health, but still 28 models there. So got to sacrifice the Barrow-wights, that's going to really hurt them. But right after the Barrow-wights make contact, our half-giants with their anti-large bonus are going to be crashing on through and causing some great damage. Yeah, really breaking them down to Ricky Tit. Some trolls over there, getting stuck in with our Barrow-wights. Again, Barrow-wights, absolute machines, really. And getting better and better as Morrigan levels up, and I can sort of buff them up a bit. But still up against Chaos. Oh, the Chaos Lord himself there, and trolls. Not so great targets for them. Virus stuck in the fight there alongside some of these Maiden Guard there. Spear Maidens, perhaps not the best up against those Chaos Marauders, but we should be able to hold the line quite comfortably. Zotes there, getting stuck with the Hell Cannon, smashing up Chaos Dwarves, using their anti-large bonus to great effect up against those creatures. Some Giants are in this fight. Morrigan's locking them down for now, but I do like Giant versus Giant combat. Togbald has many slain Giants under his belt now. Some of those Chaos Warriors with halberds, definitely what they want to make my Fenhawks, but Fenhawks are just so beefy. They don't do damage anywhere near as quickly as a Giant does, but they're going to stay in the fight forever, really. This Giant not enjoying his fight up against these Fenhawks, and Zotes were in there too, actually using their anti-large. Whoa! Close shot there, friend. Really close shot. But up against the Chosen, that's kind of what I need there. Yeah, those were Chosen with great weapons, luckily not halberds. Half-giants are a bit fragile, really. Like, they do some great damage, but with only 15 armor, and actually I don't think they have a Woad of Paint ability either. No, they do have some, no, they don't even have a, oof, dear me. Yeah, so half-giants will die very quickly, but hopefully if we can just lock down one of their lords here, get him killed off. Some Zotes are stuck in here, we won't get too close to that, but those Zotes are entirely surrounded. So I'm trying to get them some backup. Maiden Guard are out of control, but that's really where I want them. Stuck in that fight. Centaurs converging on in here, wanting to save our mystical creatures for a later conflict. Sorry, another cry from the cat. Got a few Fen beasts pursuing this Lord of Death. Lots of magic just getting kitted out. I was struggling to use my Winds of Magic. Having Morrigan and Dural in one place, along with 2 druids as well. It's just, there's a lot of magic to get through for this sort of fight. So when I was micromanaging everybody else, it was a tricky thing. Definitely would have loved to have done this in a co-op situation, give my mages to just somebody else so they could just do all the magic while I rattle in with my forces. Viridian Lords, as I say, a lot of micro mistakes, just because there's so much going on. I've got a lot of my guys just hanging out, but Viridian Lords at this point, a lot of experience, and again, a lot of buffs from Dural. It's got to be a chosen to really take them on, or most certainly an aspiring champion. These guys are turning to the fight. They do magical damage, so I've been getting a lot of buffs on various heroes to sort of resist against that. But another mass rout from their lines, but not shattered. They are not shattered here yet. So it's again giving us a nice little show there as these chosen continue to bolt away. This is Bollocks. Bollocks has some great special abilities, or he has one great special ability, but unfortunately he's got to be down below half health in order to trigger it, which we've not yet seen him in that state. Still, chosen getting rattled on down. Our druid neophyte stuck in the fight, really quite capable in combat. Perhaps not so much up against the likes of chosen, but it's not too bad to get them stuck in when you know that they're going to be quite safe. Get them some more experience. Goodness sake, she's... Oh no, don't die. Get up, please. Good. She's got like 3 chosen kills under her belt. I don't want her to go down. I mean, none of them, all of them were trying to run away from her, but still, killing a chosen's quite a thing. Goodness sake, those poor Chaos Warriors. Didn't know what they were getting in for. Over there, some Chaos Warriors routing off. So trying to just spread out my Centaurs a bit, chase these guys down so that I don't have to battle up against them later. Togbold there, grasping some of those Marauders, chewing them on up there. As they, oh goodness me, if I had to count up all Togbold's kills there. Togbold, even. Absolute heroic figure of Albion. Throwing a few of our Viridian Lords about, but you should get up, good man. I don't think melee attack does friendly fire, luckily. More Viridian Lords here engaging. A lot of these Flocks of Doom. I get my ability. Don't use magic. And of course, our standard magical ability, Flock of Doom. I try and just throw them out as much as I can. Not so useful up against the heavily armored forces of Chaos, but it's better than nothing. Better than me not using my Winds of Magic here. Some fresh Chaos Knights coming in. They've got 4 armies here. Not 4 full armies, 3 full armies, 1 half army. So it's going to be a lot more reinforcements. And this is where I always do make some mistakes in these cases. When I do sort of push a bit too deep and then I get situations like this, where my Albion Barrowwhite's been caught by 2 sort of totally fresh units that have just come in to the field. It's always risky just to pursue your enemy. And that's a nice fresh giant as well, trudging on up. Oh goodness me. Yeah, luckily he's changed course. If he went straight for the Barrowwhites, that would not be pretty. But yeah, those Barrowwhites are loving this fight against Chaos Marauders. Oh, Zotes though. They'll happily slice up a giant as well. Still, more Flocks of Doom, more of these ravens coming to the call of their queen. Some damage there by the Hell Cannon too. We've got to be worried about that while I'm sort of bundling up here. A lot of heroes contained in this area. As I got Dural and Fyrus side by side. That's one of the first times that they've really been alongside each other. Another good break as our Fen Hulk smashes on down some Marauders again. But the good thing about this sort of situation is the Hell Cannons sort of come in last, and you're really able to sort of deal with them quite easily. But as I say, a lot of micro issues. I've got my Centaurs locked on in here up against some Chaos Spawn. 2 units of Chaos Spawn. And although these are triple golden chevron Centaurs, it's not a fun fight for them in an extended engagement here. So I do need to give them some support. I'm so focused on these Hell Cannons that I just don't even look at that conflict there. Not yet, anyway. This giant routing off the field. Oh, he's got 1,000 health. Giants are very beefy. Very, very beefy indeed. So when you do see them with a tiny slither, they still do have quite a bit. You can rattle through 1,000 health quite quickly, though, if you get some good fire into it. Those Chaos Dwarves pushed right up against the map edge, hiding behind their great cannon. But no, this is not their time. There are some nasty Chaos Dwarves over to the side of the map, or the side of the campaign map. The Centaurs finally perishing here, as I say, just try to send something into... No, I didn't even notice until they had finally perished. That's the final Centaur there. And these, of course, are the Centaurs that have been with Dural right from the very start. When I saw them go down, I was looking at my other Centaurs. I knew that they would be triple golden chevron, so I see he was a single golden chevron, and the other one that's still surviving is also, I think, a double golden chevron. So as soon as I saw that happen, I was greatly upset. Don't like losing those initial units, and I definitely don't like losing triple golden chevron units, no matter when I recruited them. So these this last chaos spawn was split apart. Bulldogs there. Tugbold will be upset when he hears the news, of course, of these great half horse friends that he's had for a long, long time.
Alright, well that was quite a scrap there. Everything went absolutely perfect apart from this catastrophic loss right at the end. That was just stupidity on my part. They were, of course, the Centaurs that we've had right from the start there with Dural. I'd like to think that the survivors are moving their way into the other various groups of Centaurs that we have, but that's still, yeah, something quite horrific. The Zotes, as much as it sucks, the Zotes have to go. Yeah, we're killing these guys. The Zotes definitely have to go. They just... We can't really be... It's our graphical issue in the battles. Can't really say what's causing that, but I don't... Yeah, I've got no real knowledge. I've got a very, very surface level knowledge of like Medieval 2 mods, but of Warhammer mods, no, nothing. So it's nice that we're positioned here so we can see the Warriors of Chaos shuffle around. But yeah, yeah, damn shame about the Centaurs. But the Zotes will just be kind of to this area. I think it's yeah, we'll roll with that. You know, they're not just going to be disbanded. I think Zotes are very independent, and I think they've had a proper fight with Chaos now. They might think that they will serve the world better just as independent roaming groups, just smashing down these forces of Chaos, rather than actually following Morrigan directly. Yes, Mercy dead. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Fantastic. That's, yeah, we killed all of the lords in the battle, but we didn't actually wipe out their armies. Sigvald bolted the scoundrel. He's got the mirror guard. That's a different image for the mirror guard, isn't it? I think so. I think gorgeous guys. As is Sigvald himself, of course. So we'll get rid of them right now to just... We'll just... they can stay for this. They can stay for this series of auto battles as we just go and smash out the rest of these guys. We're just going to hopefully do that and then dart back in to the west. Sort of stay around Prague, which is progressively just becoming more and more corrupted there. Not great to see. I think we made 12 grand in that battle. Yeah, which is absolutely outstanding. So that's Nail there. You were actually mounted, but I kind of liked that. He was alright mounted. We'll probably keep him as that. Let's get you... you've only got a few more level ups to get. Let's probably get you Wound, and then he'll get 1 level in Scouting. He'll just be kind of a mix out of those. Just whatever Morrigan may need him to do. Fyrus there. I don't really, yeah, as I say, I don't really want you with a chariot. Let's get you Protective Charms, though. As I say, there are some magical attacks that will come your way, and also friendly fire, magical damage. Say we shove down a banishment right on top of his head. He can resist a little bit more of that. You are in amongst Dural's forces there, my friend. Let's see. I think we probably want you to get up your, not specialist, let's get you boosting economy. Not that he's actually going to be boosting economy, but that's more just Dural preparing Alan for a time after this, a hopeful time that is going to be coming after this. You know, he's the spellbinder. He's a much more sort of not organized, much more disciplined, careful druid than many of the others. So he is the type of guy that Dural wants to see in a leadership position after all this is over. The blood dragons rolling around, that's just not my concern right now, unless... Blood dragons, where are you heading? You're heading off to fight chaos, or the dwarves. Hopefully not the dwarves. I'd love it if he just jumps up and goes to fight chaos. That'd be fantastic. Dural, let's bring the two of you together. Morrigan, just want to step up there, please. And then we'll slam right in the middle. Hopefully they get ballsy enough to fight us all together, but they will. Fantastic. Okay, I'll just do a quick save just in case there's anything absolutely crazy. AI control, why could I not do that last time? Oh well, yeah. Not that it would have really mattered. I scrambled. Yeah, that's us. Okay.
Praise be to Hecate.
We'll just execute those.
I walk this.
Nice, and that's 3 armies there wiped out, and some cool items. Now Dural, let's get you both back across that bridge if you can make it. Good. You guys just settle in there for the time being. This land is gone. The Zolts, yeah, we'll get rid of them. So this is probably the point. The Zolts want to keep pushing. They feel, no, we can keep doing this. Morrigan would most likely want to keep doing it as well, but I think Dural would be a bit more, no, let's move back, let's settle, let's prepare for some counterattack or whatever they're about to do in the north. There's no point in us pushing into the lands of chaos for no good reason. And that's when the Zolts would decide, no, right, we've got the momentum, we're going to keep doing some damage while we can. And keep punishing their supply, well, their Chaos Forces don't really have supply lines in the same way as most traditional armies, but keep punishing their back lines. Let's get a wound up there. Tristan. Oh god, they're starting to spread out now. So it's going to get a bit more difficult to follow them. I'm going to be kind of monitoring them as best I can. Get over here for the time being. Let's see this. We don't have to wipe this out, of course. This is just a just a bit of a spree of destruction. We only have to wipe out the really important boys. Oh, some slave ogres, some quarrelers there, and some acolytes of Hashut. I'd love to give them a little bit of a helping hand, but no, we need the technology gain. I was thinking about just having him run down to damage that army. We might, if you're maxed out with that, we will have you assault units. Level that up. Yeah, get yourself some mortality actually. And then you can assault units. See if we can help out the dwarves a little bit there. Dural's leveled up. And he is going to be getting Champions of Albion, as safe for those Viridian Lords. That's really the only unit that can benefit from that, but he does have a lot of Viridian Lords in his army. Damn, it feels wrong without the Centaurs. I feel so bad about that. Such a screw up. Right. So, what do we want from you then? So what we would do is maybe get the Savage Warriors. But here it'd be Battle Whites. No. Just for the sake of buffing up the Barrow Whites, who I hope are going to be in it for a while. Or how would we buff up our Griffins? I'm not seeing anything that buffs up Griffins. Poor little fly birdie boys. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Oh well. Deadly Hunters, what does this give us? Oh, that's quite useful, actually. It would be nice to barrel our way through that. You don't really need Arcane Conduit. As I say, I was struggling to you know, get my micro to use all of those, all of that magic. No, I think what we'll do is we'll buff up the Barrow Wights. Yeah, I think that's the best thing for it. So mainly so that we can get that second level for her range units, not really just for the Barrow Wights, but it's nice. Like, the Barrow Wights can hold their own up against those Chaos Warriors really quite nicely. Nail there. Oh, you're almost max level. Yeah, oh, you had 2 levels to spend. Okay, let's get you 1 in scouting. How about that? As I say, you're really the jack of all trades there, whatever Morrigan might need you to do. Thyras, really just badass dude there. Devastating charge. Kind of. Trained reflexes, nice to have. Let's just get him trained reflexes. He's not going to be getting shot up, as I say. He's training his skills for what might come next. Not that I'll be continuing it on, but after we're hopefully successful, I will be sort of talking about how I think the story would continue, as I always like to do. Cormac, let's get you home. You've done very well out here. Kept our economy afloat in some very dangerous times, but now that we're actually fighting again, now that we're crushing some Chaos boys, money's okay. We do get a lot of cash from our battles. Yeah, dearie me. Yeah, I mean, this is right in their capital. They've got 5.9, almost 6% corruption there, which is pretty scary. Like that. Dearie me. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you just launch yourself right into the middle of that there, Orin. Just be safe. Oh! That is a surprise. That is not how I expected that to go down. Okay, not at all. Yvres has confederated with the Order of Lore Masters, which is going to mean that the Order of Lore Masters is maybe this. Well, they must be the biggest High Elves now, because Yvres was quite large. Damn, it's going to take a long time, but maybe we're finally seeing the High Elven Confederation spree that we were needing. Defenders are a great plan. They've popped up, but they're not really something that we can do too much with. Military alliances there formed. Okay, good. Now that they've finally sort of met each other, I suppose. They're allying together. I'll make sure that I'm high. I am. Be surprised if not. If I am, then I'll get it sorted. Archeon leading the way there. Everybody else sort of spreading about. I love that I love Karl Franz and his 2 Griffin boys at his back. Damn, they must be. Oh, it's 1 Griffin boy, 1 Pegasus guy. So right, that's fair. But so it's nice to have all those flying generals fluttering around, having their battle discussions in the skies. But that's a lot of chaos up there. Maybe a bit too much chaos. Saying that, we could maybe come and back them up. So if they attacked us there, that'd be a real powerhouse. I don't know. Perhaps. We'll see how we're looking this turn. Non-aggression pact. The Hung Warband. You are at war with chaos. What are you doing down there? You're not raiding, are you? Right, I'll make this non-aggression pact with you. This is very odd. Very odd. I like to think that these Norskins, you know, because a lot of Norskins, of course, they're Chaos Worshippers, but now the Chaos, like the real hardcore Chaos Worshippers, are talking about actually destroying the damn world. It's no longer just raiding, and part of this world is Norsca. And yeah, so they don't really want that. I like to think not all of them do anyway. Right, what's the thinking here? You're pushing up there, Karl Franz.
By the comet.
Dude, your army's kind of struggling. You're doing a bit better.
By the comet.
You're doing quite nice, actually. What we're going to do is have Dural push up. Ah, damn, we actually suffer some attrition there. Yeah, we suffer some attrition all the way as soon as we start to push up to that. How much attrition, I wonder? It doesn't say to me, does it? 2%. Oh no. No, doesn't say that. Would we even be able to get... I think we would. I think it's worth it. Unless this is massive attrition. Oh god. More boys. Right, you move up there, Dural. Morrigan,
Cirrus,
you just stay on that bridge. Get encamped.
I will rest.
No.
Yeah. You can withstand a fair swarm there, Morrigan.
Supreme sorceress
But
of
what we're going to
Ra.
have you do is start your recruitment. How long is a griffin going to take? Hopefully 2 turns. Oh, thank goodness. Griffins. Let's get some of these boys. See, griffins are nice. They really are. But they're not going to be... they're not absolutely fantastic. Yeah. But they should. They should serve the purpose. Really, it's not to have these like long fights with like large units. It's just to grab them for the likes of that initial Chaos Knight charge.
Where next?
See, that's not fun for Chaos to deal with. That's so much armor piercing. But that's maybe a bit too much. Yeah. Can you try? Can you just try to assault units, please? Just do whatever you can to give Magnus a chance. Critical failure. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You had to go. God, if we could have just like killed 5, or, oh bloody hell. Oh, they've even got the Soul of Damnation. Okay. You gave it a good try. My man, and I appreciate it. Alan, let's get you. Again, yeah, boosting economy. We don't gain any benefit from that right now, but as I say, that's just what Dural wants here. Tristan, you're the guy out west, assaulting units. As I say, that's what you're going to be doing. If we see a chance for the High Elves, somewhere that I really think that they can hold out, I'll start to aid them a bit. Oh, I'll find him in a second. Sherrod, you're the lighter one there. I think probably second in command. Actually, saying that, no. Kadrin is more of like a battle commander type of guy. So maybe Guardian could be fun. Like he could be like right next to him type thing. And that means I'm pretty sure I've got one of each with all of my chieftains. Because Fyrus is second in command. Yeah, Fyrus, you're second in command, I believe. Dural doesn't have one, and also Cormac. What is Elwyn? I'm pretty sure Elwyn is a monster hunter. Yeah, he is. So it means I've got one of each, which is a nice little thing to do. And also it makes a bit of sense. So he'll be more like just trying to stick right next to Kadrin the whole time during the fight, to give him that Guardian bonus of 15% physical resistance. And it's around himself too, so it's like giving himself 15%. Pretty solid indeed. Let me just have a chat, make sure that I'm buddies with, yeah, good, I am buddies with Lore Masters. So he controls all the stuff down there in Lustria. Yeah, a few armies rolling around. Get that ready to march on north, my friend. Well, that's a lot of our Arabian Corsairs. Or is it Arabian? I don't know how it would be for this. Jazales, Bowmen. Arby does have some cool stuff. Oh, cute! Ah, nice. And yes, some little spear boys. Two-handed swords. And dervishes. I do have a thing for like two-handed swordsmen. You know, those sort of like really skilled fighters. What is... Oh, wow! So that's part of the model for Lothern. I didn't really realise that was... Yeah, they could get something so far out of there. Oh well, dope. And yes, they control Lothern now. They must be... Yeah, so he's 5th strongest. You're 8th. Calador, you'll be... Yeah. Safri, 30... Oh wow, Safri's a lot. Not as strong as I thought. And what about Avalor? 17. Right, so... Okay. Hopefully hopefully they'll still be able to confederate some people over the next little while. Only 6 more turns until we are absolute gods on the battlefield. At going toe to toe with these chaotic creatures anyway. Right, so they're assaulting High Grief. Give it a go. Please just don't get destroyed. Good man. I don't know exactly how much you would have hurt there.
That will incur my wrath.
But we hurt him. Yeah, I guess like Lothar maybe just spotted him and just went for like a little 1v1. Tristan was just able to deal some slashes and bowled out. Which is all it takes. Where did that army go? Don't see it. No, just steal some more tech for now. And get yourself some assault units ability. That'd be great. Yeah, we'll see what's going on with this. Morgan might get attacked. Volkmar is actually there. No, Morgan's going to hold that bridge for now. She's recruiting there anyway, so...
Never yield.
Volkmar's got a decent little force. It'd be nice to get him, like, to get her, like, up there ready to fight by his side, but...
Never. Never.
Dark sorceress.
Could we?
Behold.
Could we do that and still encamp? We can. We're going to do that just to make sure Volkmar's safe. He's probably going to move, in all
Prepare my
honesty,
camp.
and just totally ruin this, but it might just be worth it. Get those griffins. So yeah, the griffins are really just there to jump on an enemy cavalry unit, hold it in place, and then everything else can shoot at it. That's how we really deal with large units for Morrigan. Yeah. Oh shoot! Probably should have moved over to the right. The game will probably have us move for whatever reason. I am at peace with Sudenburg. Pretty sure that they asked for peace after they made peace with Klakwa. Reichland continuing to push. I say maybe we'll get attacked up there. Goodness me, good stuff, Reichland. So much confederation. They're such beefcakes. Khazar Karak seems to be... We just saw them grab a province in the south of the World's Edge Mountains. See, I'd really prefer their focus to be in the north, but at least we know they're fighting. And hopefully keeping Clan Moors in check, because they are quite scary. Chaos Force is continuing just to push through Norska, but that, as I say, that's kind of the whole reason we took Norska, was just to buy us time. It was never meant to be territory that we relied upon. Good stuff. Yeah, I think Teclis, you know, of course, pained by the loss of his brother, but ever the what's the term I'm looking for? Not so much realist, but more than willing to set aside those grievances, even though it was Yvres that was responsible for the death of Tyrion. They were the first to be brought under his control. Croc. We might, man. We might. Goodness me, yeah, we get a lot of stuff now. Right, so he moved. Where'd you go? Volkamar headed over there. Some weirdness going on in here. I don't really want to just camp out in the mountains, boys. Like, yeah.
No.
Would we, if we launched into an attack, the boys would join us?
Never.
That would be a fight and a half, wouldn't it? If they took it, I don't think they'd take it though.
I think not.
Right, no, we've got to give it a try. We've got to give it a try.
Their
And just
time
see.
draws
They're willing to take it, and we have the boys. We have the boys. We've got Franz, a lot of great swords, under AI control. Yeah, I don't want to control them myself. No, I'm more than happy to have the AI control their own armies. And fantastic, good. This should be a nice little battle here. Right, let's get to it. Oh, let's see the map, because we're right in the. It'd be nice if it's quite like a tightly packed valley. Just makes, you know, because that's sort of the. No, it's okay. Oh, let's jump into it.
not wanting to pass up an opportunity to fight alongside Karl Franz, the Empire, well, the Emperor of the Empire, we have launched into this assault against a lot of these Chaos forces. Nice simple, as Dural's army always is, just a line of Viridian Lords, mostly healed up and ready to go. The Druid Neophytes there with their banishment spells, hopefully going to be tossing those out as often as I can, and my half-giants following on up, or as safely as I can with those banishments, I should say. Got Hell Cannon Blast coming right on in straight away. Bit unpleasant, don't really mind who he goes for though. Well, preferably one of my large units, that'd be for the best. We've got a little spell being cast on Kakthor there. No, I think that's just the effect of him stomping on the ground. That's what that was. But we'll get underway. So, we're going to collide with these guys. Because I do have some very powerful allies on the field, a lot of these Griffin Lords, which is very cool to see from the Empire, I do want to keep them quite safe if I can. But I would love to fight alongside them, but Dural's army is just not built to retreat. It's not built to skirmish with an enemy, to fall back. We get stuck in, we best them in melee, and we keep besting them in melee with our durability, our heavy damage, our monstrous creatures. Unfortunately, didn't get a little charge bonus there with the Viridian Lords, and we do have a little bit of a frame start. It's quite, oh dear, it's quite prevalent in this fight. Why was it non-existent in the previous one? Okay, no, we're back. Maybe it's just when there's quite a lot of effects that are going on the screen at one time. That's a bit of a shame. But still, Viridian Lords pushing on up there, locking up those Chaos Knights as my my regiment of renowned Fen Beasts make their way on forward. A lot of giant rocks getting thrown on in. My Fen Hulks there, lost a bit of micro on them, but they're rushing on into the fight. Quite slow, not really the unit you want to forget. But the Empire, organising their forces as Karl Franz makes his way on forward. Hopefully we'll get some good action with him on Deathclaw, I think is his special little, not Phoenix, sorry, his special little Griffin there. But still, Bologs bashing these boys up. Viridian Lords, yeah, a nice unit to just go toe-to-toe with the likes of Chaos. As a human faction, it's often very tricky to match even the likes of Chaos Warriors. But the Viridian Lords allow me to do that quite comfortably. And taking a bit of fire there from the boys. Thanks for the help, Empire. I didn't really expect that. I just hope to goodness they don't keep targeting that Chaos Giant, because that's really going to shred my Druid Neophytes. And my Viridian Lords even will not enjoy receiving a rocket strike or two. Over here on the right side, my Fen Beasts able to go toe-to-toe with, oh yeah, these are just Chaos Warriors, Marauders, and more Marauders. Yes, it's all Marauders and Knights. So they can quite comfortably hand them their asses. But still, the boys rushing on forward now, not yet made contact. Banishment there. Got to be kind of safe. Well, yeah, just got to do what I can with the banishments, but that's a lot of damage to the likes of Chosen, and it is moving back toward my lines. Tearing through a good few more of theirs, though, which is alright. And as I say, that's a almost half-health unit of Chosen, which they do certainly have the ability to go toe-to-toe with my Viridian Lords. Another banishment there, hopefully quite safe, didn't really touch any of my forces, but I do just have my Fen Beasts who would be a bit more resistant, and my Viridian Lords though, they're a bit surrounded over here on this left flank. So Bologs is going to make his way on over, smash them up. A lot more Chosen with great weapons. Yeah, this is 4 units of Chosen, really tightly packed. This is where I need my banishment, but I didn't really spot that. That's a lot of armor piercing, and just a lot of high melee skill there from the standard Chosen. Druid Neophytes having to go toe-to-toe with Chaos Warriors and Chaos Marauders there, but we do have some half-giants there to back them up. We're only down to 4 though, and very badly bloodied up. What do we have? 1,000 health left. Yeah, it's Shield of Thorn, Earth Blood, Gift of Life now too. Yeah, I did catch that at the time, and I was trying to just fill them up with as much health as I possibly could. But now, surely, yes, Luminarch is in position. A few of these Chaos Warriors getting caught there. But I do love the Luminarch. A fun little unit to see firing away. And don't quite know who he's going for here. Not a lot of large units for him to be striking into, but yeah, just tearing right through a unit of Chosen. Pretty much worth it, I would say. Pretty much worth it. But still, receiving some assistance now from Bologs. This left flank is getting a bit under control, and still, that's where I'm pouring all of my rocks on into from Cacthor. And as well as that, luckily, the rockets are picking some safer targets for us. Pouring into those Chosen. Healing up those half-giants back up to 5. Gift of Life actually able to bring my units back up into the field. So they're hurtling themselves on in there. Dural surrounded by Chosen there, not really where he wants to be. He's a much more fearsome melee combatant than he used to be. A lot of research gained, a lot of abilities sort of purchased for him, and his equipment as well, allowing him to even sort of go toe-to-toe with this, but it's going to hurt him if he stays in there too long. I'm always making sure that I have enough magic. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. I thought that was Karl Franz. I wanted a moment where Dural was side by side with Karl Franz in the fight. Where is our big man? Oh, he's just managing the forces as they push on up. Damn. That would have been really cool. Just to get them side by side. But the Reichsguard showing their worth as they rattle in and out of these aspiring champions and Chaos Warriors, really battering them on down. Not something that I've made any real investment into in this campaign is my cavalry, and I have some half-decent cavalry to boot. Our Fenhulk there smashing through these guys alongside Togbold. I think I've mentioned it before about naming my Fenhulks. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'll try and think, because I think I'll name them after something. I won't name them. I won't give them a normal name, if you know what I mean. I'll sort of like Abomination. I'm not going to call one of them Abomination, but I'll call them something like that. Could be a good shout. I think I've already mentioned that. So Bolog's breaking through the lines now as these forces are rattling away from the charging great swords. Even the likes of Spearmen, very grateful for them on the front lines. Luminarch actually touching Karl Franz there, unfortunately, before smashing on through those halberdiers. Forces routing off in the background, but as they do rout off, this is still more Chaos Warriors coming in. Marauders there, and yeah, this is a standard of Chaos Warriors, I believe, arriving to the field just to lend their swords, their power. This Chaos Sorcerer Lord bolting off, but they're being greeted with a pretty nasty sight, and it might just cause them to rout away as soon as they arrive. More rocks coming hurtling on forward. I love that I do get rock throws. It's something I was really grateful for. Now, I've just got to watch this here, because there's something interesting about this guy. So he's got 271 health as he's making his way off to the edge of the field, getting backed up by a lot of routing forces. But is it him? Yeah, okay, no. Ah, I see. Miscast. Right. I thought the Luminarch sniped him. In the battle, I was like, how the hell did he just die? But no, so he just carried out a miscast. That's funny. Oh, it's a very chaotic way to go. I do like that. You know, just one more powerful magical spell just to cause some damage before he routs off the field. And the Chaos Gods have just not smiled upon him for that. And they've just taken him out. Oh god, even grenade launcher cav there. Blasting on into these routing forces. As there's still the reinforcing units that are coming on forward there, not routing off immediately. But yeah, tremendous. Yeah, not actually massive differences in numbers there, because we are sort of backed up by so many of these Empire men. I would love to do an Empire campaign at some point, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Going to be going back to Divide and Conquer for another campaign after this, though. Making contact there. That's a bit of a bold movement there with my half-giants, but I'm just sort of banking on their morale not really holding. Holy smokes. Maybe it was alright for the half-giants. Good stuff. Wait, do you have... Wait, what? What? Boys? Boys? Gift of Life is maybe... oh, goodness me. Gift of Life has given us a few boys back that maybe we don't need, maybe we shouldn't have. Oh well. I appreciate them. Goodness sake. I thought he just had blood all over his face, but nope. Nope, that is a headless, yeah, do you guys have some headless boys? No, no, you've all got your premiums on. But no, dear me. That's probably what it's been doing for a long time, but I've just not seen them on too many units. I probably am getting back like headless and half-bodied forces, which is pretty solid. Yeah, see these full health Chaos Giants routing off now. We'll just speed it on up as we bolt on through them. Just the Hell Cannons remaining being locked morale. I'm trying to push on through to actually get to the Hell Cannons, but it's a bit tricky given all the sort of routing forces and the Chaos Spawn that are stuck on in there. I was hoping Carl Franz or the like would push on through. This Hell Cannon over here getting rattled on into by some Empire Knights. Empire Knights receiving a bit of fire from their grenade launcher friends, but hopefully the armor of the Chaos Knight, oh not Chaos Knights, Empire Knights, yeah, 120 armor for those Empire Knights is pretty fierce. That's the type of armor that we couldn't even dream of wielding, but we make up for that with our paint and our physical resistances that we have. Far better than armor, far superior. Blooming Chaos Dwarves. Just get dead. Yeah, Karl Franz jumping on in there alongside his warrior priest. Just to finish them off. Something oh goodness me. Poor, speaking about headless warriors. And that must be it. That has to be them finished. No, they're still there. They're still there. One last guy trying his very best. Now he's gone. That's it done. Done. Chaos. Good. Good. Only $4 grand, or like $4.5 grand from that loot, but money's money. Yeah, they tried. They really tried to take these guys out. I scrambled to save them. The Luminarch actually really kicked ass. I was pretty fond of it. Is there like a damage dealt 6 cheesy peeps? Wait, so like how much damage is like? Oh, okay, right. It's not as much as I was thinking, but it's still pretty damn good. A few of these guys just escaping with like a tiny slither of health even. But yeah, we'll get them dead. So that was solid, but I'd say this is not really the situation I want to be in, at least not for very long. What are we thinking now, boys? Are they still in range to back me up? Don't think so. I could do that, or I could sort of fall back a bit, but I would suffer more attrition. Oh, damn, yeah, we're about to get cut off. Oh, not good, not good. Can you make, like, one step back and just go for an encampment for now? That's not a pretty space for Dural to be in.
Supreme sorceress of
And
Grog.
here, actually, she's gonna get... What do we have in Volsgrad? Very little, I suspect. Probably not even fully trained. Or like fully... Yeah. Oh,
Dark magic.
I kind of... Had Volkmar stayed, I would have felt very comfortable. But
Dark sorceress.
just with that, I don't know. But if she pulls back, then this whole back line could get shredded. How much could I end up facing here? Sigvald. It could be a chance to take out Sigvald. Could deal with Guruk too. He's got like a pretty badly bloodied up army, and I've got so much ranged power. It's only the Beastigors that could really stand up to me. And of course the Razor Lord chariots. They wouldn't be nice to shoot through. 2 Sigors though, damn. Now she's encamped anyway. We'll stand our ground. We'll stand our ground outside Volsgrad for one more turn. Until these Griffins are done, until Dural can get his butt back. I think it was maybe a silly move pushing up that way. Like, got some good kills. Without a doubt, that was nice. But just don't think it's worth it. They actually pulled back from High Grief. That's interesting. They're just raiding around. Right now we'll just stay. Are you willing to jump into a military alliance with us now? Because I'd like that to... Yes, super duper.
If we must.
We're like the only military... We're the only allies you have right now. But, yeah, just so that we can see what's going on with them. We've got a Tree Singer over in the west
doing our best. Or doing... Wait, what? Oh, his name's Tree Singer. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, there's no Tree Singer, Lord. Oh, just, could you make peace with them, please? Maybe. I think they're stuffed. That's all they... Oh, no. No, they do have some stuff further down. Yeah, okay, they've still got the Witchwood and that area. But they're definitely going to lose the stuff in the north. We'll see. Hero? Yeah, no, you just stay there for now. You have finished that. I think we need you back here. If you just want to maybe cross... Yeah, cross through there. Nothing more for you to do there, I don't think. You could maybe... You can maybe have your fun over here.
Don't test me.
Yeah, just stay in the east. He'll just be our man, giving us what's going on over there. And Cormac, head back on into Bowler Hat, please. Head back to the Lights then, and then back up to the capital. Just keep an eye out for any Chaos forces. Once they finish off with Norsk, I just don't know where they're going to go to.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
That's all I'm really worried about. How is the Empire getting on with this?
By Sigmar.
No, Balthazar. He's got well, he's got a few guys. He just needs to make his way north. Even just Balthazar himself would be useful to just have in the fray. I don't know if they can get them or not. It would kind of... I don't know if you'd really want to, because then you'd kind of lose like a lot of their units, which are just quite a funny little bunch. But we'll end that, and just, as I say, cross our fingers that our man Dural's going to be okay. I think, Kadrin, now that we're making a bit of money again, let's get you kicking up with your full stack. So it's another 2 of these guys, at least 3 of those, 2 of them, and then... No, what's the last 3? Is it just more great weapons? No, you've got your 2 giants. I think that it might just be a case of great weapons. Oh yeah, grab you a Highlander as well, just so you can sort of stand your ground a bit better. That's only 2 spearmen. Yeah, then let's just get the last 2 as great weapons. Kadrin's hopefully, like, he is a sort of a worst case scenario type of fallback point, but yeah, defending Hellpit, and also I'll get him out and I'll defend Prague and so on. I will make use of him on these front lines as they get pretty scary, but we'll make sure he's fully stacked out before we go throwing him into any nasty action. Nice to see more alliances formed up. I would love to see some confederation with High Elves, but it's been so recent that we've had the last one, so I don't expect that we'll get another one for a little minute. Reichland just did something there. I don't think it worked out. Right. Okay, people are coming back. Ooh, I think there was a little attempt at an attack, and looking at it, maybe they did chase them off. Ah. Good. Nice. Some peace with the Wood Elves and Bretonia. But it's not all of the Wood Elves that they've made peace with. We need more of that. We knew this would happen. Oh god, it's Kolek himself. That's not a fun army for Morrigan. That is not at all a fun army for Morrigan to fight. How many... Wait. Those are all Shaggoths. Jeezy peeps. Okay, right. Maybe we had our Zotes. I'd stand a chance. No way, man. Well, we can't retreat. I can deny the attack. But as I say, that just cuts Dural's escape off. They're unshielded, but they're just such massive monstrosities. I don't think this is possible for us in this situation. We'll have a little bit of help. Or will be coming in as the little bit of help, really. Yeah, there's knights there. Right, so let's say we decline the attack, then they attack us, then we run away. Right, that's the course of action. What's the battlefield? Might help me. Might help me think it out, but I don't care for this at all. Really don't care for that. So open, which is generally not a bad thing for me. Yeah, it's so many silver. Yeah, silver shield, chaos. These are all chaos warriors. No, we can't handle that. We're gonna have to decline the attack. Even with the buffs that our guys and gals will get from being encamped and everything, it's just not 35 versus their. Ooh. We'd hold our own. We'd hold our own for sure, but it's not something we can match. The balance of power is thinking we'd be all right, but no, we wouldn't. Then push it, and now they're fighting us. Now, okay, so it's Sigvald now that comes in to try and take us out. But again, that's not a fun force.
Pull back.
So we will retreat. We don't get any disadvantages from retreating. We don't lose anything, which is lucky. So we'll just get back. Luckily, retreat in this game is a bit nicer than the likes of Medieval 2. Oh, we could have jumped in and like shot the heck out of him and then run away, but no. I'm not up for that. Had that been Dural, Dural would have probably fought and died for Volksgrad for the sake of trying to save humans. But Morrigan's not gonna. She's not gonna throw away the lives of her people for that. Sorry, man, you're at war with too many good people. Yeah, even with Dural up there, as much as she, cares for Dural, she doesn't want to. She knows that he's capable, and yeah, she's just not going to sacrifice her lives for people that aren't off Albion. Had those been Albion citizens, of course, but they're not. Military alliance, money for it. Okay, but right, yeah, it's $3,000. Okay, but look, what I'm actually gonna give you an order now. I'm gonna coordinate with you and make you charge your butt on up here. Celestial Storm, A. War coordination. I want you to get up here. I want you specifically to hunt Kolek. That's your goal. Do it. I'm paying you $3,000, so you better do it with your own dragon ogres and your dragon ogre shagoths.
Supreme sorceress.
So how did this
of
go
Grant.
then?
Praise
I
Sigma.
think they went in for an attack and yeah. I think
The
Franz
Empire.
might have gotten taken out, unless Franz is floating about somewhere. No. Right, so what's the plan?
Jade Wizard.
Dural, if you switch to March, where could you get to? You could get across the bridge. If Dural marched, he could get across the bridge. They all have the ability to attack the bridge, is the fear.
By the comet.
Where can you get to, Kadrin?
I
No,
hear.
yeah, you're just doing your thing.
What brings you here?
It's that, or it's Dural does go north. Oh, Sarthoriel. Oh, could we? Could Dural just try for it?
Quiet. Listen.
He's alone, pretty much. Oh, Archeon's coming over here.
Deny such action.
No, man, Sarthoriel is.
The
I think
trees
like
tell
Dural
me
like
much.
will of course be aware of his presence. He knows the threat that this
Babbling brook
this creature poses, and he sees that his escape is kind of cut off. I think he's gonna push it. We've just cleared that out.
agrees.
There's some other nuisances in the way, but I think we're
nation
going for it.
calls. Yes.
We're not actually suffering attrition, are we? Fantastic.
Their time
Go, go, go.
draws near.
We're still very... Okay, good. Thank goodness. It's not fun, because that's a lot of Forsaken. Do Forsaken have an anti-infantry bonus? No, they're just very high damage. Very nice armor on them too, but it doesn't really matter for Dural because he doesn't have any ranged units. And, well, most of his units are armor piercing. Archaon's coming around the west side. Morrigan, if you want to get yourself on the west side of Prague,
Guided by authority.
we do have the boys.
Is it time?
Oh, boys, what are you doing?
By the comet.
Get your butts back to Prague. We've even got Benito. No, for now, Morrigan's gonna
What
wait
do you
there.
seek?
Yeah, no, well, we can't have you garrisoned.
The
Got
Empire.
Boris too. Okay, okay. Certainly not so bad. Not so bad. There's a lot of power around here.
Wizard.
Donovan, I think it's time for you to head north. Actually no. Give me one more.
Nature
One more steel
returns.
technology. Super. Good man. And then he's gonna move north. Just try and keep this, because we've back up to 5 turns. A lot of my intelligence has gone away.
Leaving.
Move away. Try and fall on back. Hagrid fell very quickly there. They just ran right on in. You steal some more tech. Good, back down to 4 turns. Okay, you're kind of maxed out with that. Let's get you protection charms. That's fine. And let's get you immortality. That sounds great. Oh, 271. So just 4 turns to go. That's good. That's nice to see.
By the comet.
More boys, and that's actually pretty damn solid. That's a chaos killing force if I've ever seen it.
Slaughter the sheep.
Yeah, I know. I think they're not raiding. I like to think that they are just kind of down there.
Grow restless.
It's like he just doesn't have any slayers, so he's just gone for like, right, miners are slayers, right? Dearie me, that is an army. That is an army and a half. And to be honest, again, a lot of armor piercing, which is kind of what you want for fighting chaos. It's nice. I thought he died. I thought I didn't think they got him. So nice to see that they did actually manage to get him before the nasties, before the orcs and so on. Snagged him away from us. We'll end that. Feels me we're making a lot of cash. I don't really understand my money situation so much, but I mean I'm grateful when I do make money. Oh, well that's interesting. Is that just like a chaos corruption force that's popped up there? I'm pretty sure. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll go and check him out. We'll go and see what's going on. Maybe cause some damage to the armies if there's something around here. But this will probably be. Is that gonna be Chaos Dwarves? That'll be Chaos Dwarves, I'd say. So Chaos Dwarves would be sieged by Chaos Warriors. It makes sense, you know. Yeah, wilder things have happened. But I don't know, I think we might end up with a big battle at Prague. That would be cool. It'd be nice, but it just depends. It'd be great if Sartorial just turns around. Ooh, yes, he did. Fantastic. Oh god, more than what I was hoping. I was hoping for 2 armies, but all 3 have converged. So we'll blast into this. Yeah, definitely playing this one, and then this might end up being a bit of a short one, but I think we've had 3 pretty big battles. So that might be us containing. It's heavily forested, but that's kind of what we want when fighting chaos. Anything really unpleasant. Chaos Trolls and Sartorial himself. Pretty much the main concerns. Pretty much the main concerns. We brought down 1 demon prince in this campaign, so what's Sartorial got for us here? Dural's ready to go toe to toe with him. The battle of some great mages. Do love the Forsaken. They've even got the demon spew. This is what I love about sort of the Sartorial's force, is much more sort of highly chaotic, more demonic, and it's what I'm sort of really dreaming from Warhammer 3. The Chaos Invasion is going to be much more demonic in origin and in build up. I'm going to be redoing a lot of these campaigns, I feel, when that does come around. But anyway,
standard Chaos Knights battling on in and pushing on forward here. Don't really want to be just covered in hell cannon fire. Want to sort of push up nearby these trees. I know all of my large units are going to receive disadvantages in these forests, but the Chaos Forces do have a lot of their disadvantages as well, and I'm just that good. So I'm fine to battle on through that, but even with the disadvantage that it's going to be posing for me. The shelter's useful, and just the backup I get from the Viridian Lords. Dural's healing. I feel I can have a much more organised fight in the forests, which is something I feel I need up against Chaos in this case. Chaos spawn making their way on in. And yet, it's always interesting what the AI does when they're sort of backed up by allies. Like, are they going to rattle right into me? Are they going to be falling back? And I think it just depends, like, do they think they can take you? And right now, they know that they can't. So they're going to be moving on in to regroup together. Sartorial, of course, wanting to actually command this force here in the very far north, the very frozen north of Norska. Forsaken there. Yeah, definitely just a unit type that I've not had to go toe-to-toe with too much in this campaign. I just love them. I love them. Oh, goodness me, even some of these, poison warhounds. Sorry, I thought they were a special type of warhound, but yeah, that's a very intense green that they have, so it does look quite nice. Aspiring Champions leading the way for their second wave of attacks, but Togbold here, he's down to half health. He's actually kind of badly bloodied up. But they do... Oh, no, so that is Dural that I was looking at there with his regeneration. But yep, Chaos Spawn. Go toe-to-toe with a few Viridian Lords here. Not too far off the same size. Oh no, get up, get up! Good man. It would be interesting to have sort of a 1v1 fight between this sort of Viridian Lord and that Chaos Spawn, but no, Togbold's got him. Togbold's got him. That's fine. Oh! Come on, dude. No, after seeing that, after all of your friends just get splattered by this incredibly athletic giant, you really want to go toe-to-toe with it? No, you're not. Bye. Oh, he's still alive. Very, very squishy boy. But yeah, no, the real push of their forces coming on in now. Sartorial there. Let me just, if you want to pause it and sort of read through that, you can. But, what even is this? Let's change. Oh. Ah. Okay. So yeah, half giants though with their anti-large bonus. Luckily Sartorial is a large beast, so we're going to be doing some great damage to him. He is, being the sort of menacing creature he is, he's quite effective in a fight, but as long as I counter him nicely, we should be okay. A lot of Viridian Lords coming on, he's already getting rattled. But my flanks, because I'm focusing so much in the center, my flanks are struggling. Again, half giants being pulled out of the fight there. Down to 3. I don't want to lose this unit so far from replenishment. I definitely don't want to lose a two golden chevron unit. I'm still pained from the loss of my centaurs there. Fenhulk there, able to be toe-to-toe with the Chaos Giant. Chaos Giant, of course, out-damaging him. But that Fenhulk just trying to match his focus, trying to match his attention, take that damage, so that the Viridian Lords can deal the damage to the Giant. Dural's made his way on in there, not wanting Sartorial to go down without at least a few words from Dural. Sorry, Dural, you did your best. Good man, good man. Got hurtled back into his Viridian Lords. I like to think that Sartorial maybe tried to just grab Dural and yeet him right on into the Forsaken, who could have torn him apart, but the Viridian Lords were able to catch him before that happened. And then the angered half-giants, even a Chaos Lord came in trying to assist Sartorial before he was slain. But mounted up, of course suffering the same disadvantages that we all are in this forest, but being mounted, he's suffering from the additional damage that half-giants are posing toward him. And that's another Lord. All of their Lords were simultaneously either dead or routing there after the death of Sartorial. Forsaken there, battered on down. I love the half-giant model. It's just really, really cool. I love their weapon. The aesthetic of them. It's a really, really cool aesthetic, and I think it's just perfect. And I just wish it's good that they're fragile. I definitely don't think their stats need changed, but it's a unit I would make a lot more use out of if they could take a bit more of a beating. Tugbolt continuing to bash on down.
the word spawn there, and the Chaos Warriors to his flanks. Yeah, taking a bit of a beating and exhausted there. Down to 0 armor due to a lot of these disadvantages thrown upon him. But the armor is not something we worry too much about. We do have 30 of it though, and it's beneficial. It's definitely beneficial. Not something you wanna just be throwing away. Fen Beast there with the imperfect shield of the old ones just being thrown on down. Generally, I always like to put that in the center of my formation, you know, or wherever the fighting is most intense. But that's usually with Togbald's army. The center is where we do most of our damage. 2 Chaos Giants fighting back to back there up against my Viridian Lords. Druid Neophytes are in there too. We could use that Fenhawk getting on over, but again, I think this is just a lack of micro that I'm losing there. Over here on this right flank, the Fen Beasts, they're doing alright again, even with those halberdiers. They handle themselves alright. Down to half health though, which is not too pretty. Yeah, Fenhawk. Yeah, good. Switched around now. Or just dawdling, having a good time. Not really too sure what he wants to target right now. Bulldogs. Goodness sake, this is some bloodied up Fen Beast. No, sorry, all those are half giants, of course. No, that suffered all that damage. Routing Chaos Giant there. Trying to pull my Fenhawk back. Not wanting to suffer from the same mistake as I usually do of just pursuing wildly at these forces, then getting grabbed by the reinforcing units. Momentum is a great thing, but it's also a very dangerous thing if you just if you rely on momentum alone, because it can just be blunted. But so I'm wanting to stay in this formation, keep together, keep fighting side by side. That's where we're strongest. That's where Dural's abilities can just benefit everybody at once, rather than spreading out everywhere and sort of like this, allowing my Fen Beasts to get in that little 1v3 fight. Yeah, trying to pull back. Druids, come back to the fight, please. I know it's very tempting to get a few more swings into this Chaos Giant, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it, boys. So we do catch that, especially this Chaos Giant. I'm moving in to try and assist them, because I have realised just how far ahead they've actually gotten. A little bit too bold, boys, but Fenhawk's in there just to start breaking this Chaos Giant down and assist us a bit. A few of these halberdiers just getting yeeted around again by the Fen Beasts, but they'll suffer some good damage from that. Even just a small unit of halberds is going to hurt us. Marauders there bolting. We shouldn't be too far off from their actual route now. Alan making his way on back to the fight. A few of these Forsaken getting into our Stone Thrower, Cacthor. But yeah, you know, he'll be all right. I trust he'll be just fine. He has actually suffered some terrible damage there. Oh yes, they did come at to him previously. That's why Alan showed up to give him a little bit of assistance. But that's them running off again now. Good bit of damage, but if I needed to, Alan could heal him up with a few Earth and Blood spells. Half Giants standing their ground. A few more rocks just tearing through these Chaos Marauders, giving them a good idea that they want to just get the hell away. Over here, Fenhawk go toe-to-toe with 2 Giants. Luckily, a few Chaos Warriors getting in the way just so that the Giants can't actually both hit him at once. That might be a bit too much for even a Fenhawk, but considering how little health these Chaos Giants have, the Fenhawk should be able to break them on down quite nice and easy. I think it is almost time for me to go for a bit of a charge, though. Not yet, though. Not yet. Yeah, there's still so many more reinforcements coming on. Warriors, they are aspiring champions. I do like aspiring champions. I don't think the AI uses them as in the way that they're meant to. You know, but it is that... I don't think it says that here. No, it doesn't. But it's maybe a little hidden bonus, I believe. Yeah, no, they've got... I think the game refers to it as like a heroic attack. So it's what your heroes use, it's what your, you know, it's what a lot of these large units do. It just allows you to hit multiple people at once. And you're not really dealing a massive amount of damage, but you're throwing people around. So if you've got your aspiring champions mixed in amongst all of your forces, the aspiring champions are just constantly throwing the enemy around, stopping the enemy from actually hitting your forces in the same way. Not about them just doing damage. I do enjoy using Chaos, but I just don't. I've talked about it a lot in other sort of videos. I struggle to sort of play as the bad guy. I like to be morally grey. I enjoy that, But you know, the likes of Chaos, the likes of Orcish factions, usually, it's very difficult for me to fully get behind that idea. So yeah, as much as I would enjoy playing as Chaos, I just don't think I could do it for like a narrative campaign. Maybe a challenge campaign at some point could be fine and dandy though. Bulldogs there up against these trolls. Yeah, no, you're outdone today, boys. Yeah, no, just one quick swing to his back. Another Cacthor. Yeet. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh. Okay. Returning fire. Still counter battery fire. Cacthor. Go, 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 go. Bam. Shredded a bunch of them, but no, we want that Hell Cannon to receive a direct hit. That's what we're all about there, Cacthor. But he'll get it done. He'll get it done. That seems to be a mass rout going on now, and of course our centaurs are gone, so we no longer have our unit to just come and chase these like full health units down. They're all going to be fine and dandy for another fight, but we've dealt with so many of their important units that a few marauders not really going to be a worry. And these Hell Cannons being locked morale, I do wonder, you know, why was the decision made to make Hell Cannons locked morale? You know, why? I don't disagree with it. I don't have an issue with it, but I'm just wondering what was the thinking behind doing that. Just because I find it often sort of makes fighting Chaos a bit easier, because you know you've got that first fight, and even if you don't wipe out the enemy forces, you're going to totally destroy their Hell Cannons. And it really does change the game for Chaos if they don't have their artillery being their only real range unit to rely on. I'll go into fast forward here because it is just a case of relying on Bulldogs and Togbolt, our speedy giant. Where are you, my man? No, he's probably already. He's halfway up with the Chaos Wastes by now. No. Where are you, Togbolt? No, there. Oh, damn! I'm not using his great speed there. He got locked down with all of these Chaos spawn. Dearie me. But still, yeah, it's an interesting choice just to make them locked morale. But no, it would have been great to have gone and fight up against the Chaos Dwarves in this campaign, but I just don't see it happening. Bulldogs, go! No, seems that everybody else is going to be getting in there first to smash up those dwarves, breaking their poor little cannon, and smashing the rest of them down. Even Cacthor's getting in. You got some more ammunition, but no, might as well just throw them on it. Good. Okay, that was super duper. Yeah, I was kind of scared for Togbolt just because we started quite unhealthy there. I didn't notice, but we powered through, and a Sartorial has been put down. Yeah, really sort of slammed himself into the combat quite early, which I was glad for. Fighting in the trees, you know, oh goodness me, like the entirety of his army routed. We didn't get any of them. I would love to do that, but no, definitely not. I'd like to think after the death of Sartorial, a few of them would be, please, I give up this shenanigans of Kate. No, we wouldn't. It's far too far gone at that point. They will be given, you know, anybody that just totally surrender won't be, you know, they'll just be given a quick, merciful death. Nothing too vile. But, yeah. I'm interested to see what's going on with this. With each other, I'll be pretty happy with that. You want money for peace? No. No, you're still at war with a lot of my friends. No. If he just wanted peace, I would just give him peace. But I'm not gonna make peace for giving him cash along with that. Not a chance. But yeah, goodness me, massive Empire boy in the middle. Level 35 Dural is nice to see too. Really beefed up now. Alan's leveled up as well, which is great. Good. So many of my victories have just been like Pyrrhic victories that you just don't get like that much experience from it. Right, what's the plan here? Okay, moving south is no longer an option. That is not something we can do. They're not on the bridge. We could still push up to the bridge if we wanted to, but no. Let's just hope to goodness that Boris decides to stay here. Right, let's try and get the griffins in. I'm just gonna try and get the griffins every time I can. But even if Boris does leave, Prague is a level 4 settlement. There's nothing else to buff the garrison down. But it's a level 4 settlement, so we've got some halberdiers, we've got some gunners, and we've got some good walls that we can use. We'll come in from behind and just jump on with our, or even shoot the enemy when they're on the wall, you know, all that stuff. Kadrin, you're almost done as well. Dude, oh, if Kadrin ends up being the one to take on Archeon. Archeon's rolled around here, but he is alone. He's just, you know, overextended past his forces, looking back up like, where are the boys? But Dural, what is this? Maybe what we're going to do, that's going to get a lot of movement after that still. Let's just go massacre these guys. Just catch him and kill him. Then I'm feeling moving around west. Don't really want to move east. Let's just do this until you get to 50. Can you reach them? Nah, not with a healthy amount. Let's just get you there and encamp for a turn. We could be a bit more aggressive, but I don't want to. There's nothing really to be gained from being too aggressive there. Dural, you've got all of that done. Let's get you Warcry. Oh wow, Warcry is really... yeah, that's really nice. Totally, let's grab you that. And you've actually got another level up too. You could get a war horse or a chariot. No, don't. Like, the thing is, I wouldn't really use it for him. There's nothing from that I want. Earthing. I've never really... I don't miscast too much with him, in all honesty. Don't really want any of that. Prefer just magical abilities. I don't use them as much as I should anymore. Let's go for Boon of Courage, just to make that a bit cheaper. See if that encourages me to, you know, spend it a bit more. Also, Wings of Fate. It's fun. It's a cool spell to use. Alan's already got like 2 levels on Wings of Fate, so maybe it's better for him to just use it. Ooh, yeah, because he's got his like Fire Ring and then Wings of Fate as well. That could be fun. Just like lay down a lot of damage very quickly. Okay, let's get you Trade Reflexes, just as I say, for any ranged weapons that do get sent your way. Tristan over there in the west, let's get you maxed out with assault units, just so you're going to be a bit better at it. Let's try and help out our friends, the Tree Singers coming over, so if we can maybe just... oh wow, Alariel.
The Ever Queen.
Okay, sneaky Ever Queen. I appreciate it. We're gonna try and help out the Wood Elves for a minute. Don't think this is really gonna help too much because they'll just get replenishment back, but it might encourage them to just stay here for a turn.
Winds of good.
Good. Don't really know what I've done because I can't really see, but I've succeeded in some capacity. How long is that gonna last? 2 more turns? Yeah, just give us 1 more go.
Bring it down.
And then you'll make your way north. After that, what about this? 2 more turns? Yeah, you can do that. And then we'll head
Nature
north.
returns.
3 turns into war already. Arcane Conduit, without a doubt. What's going on in the east with our man? We'll get 1 more end turn, but if there's a battle, I'll call it. We can't search that while it's being sieged. Fair. It's a bit annoying. Like, just, yeah, you'd want to know what's going on up there. Oh shoot. Oh whoops. I thought that this was this. I thought I could move around the top of it. Oh well. Yeah, so that's chaos. It could be rats in there. For some reason I just would have expected to be chaos dwarves. Oh, Carrick Flag. Ah, yes. No, they do have something. Where did Thorgrim go?
Thirsts for war.
I always say Thorgrim. For some reason, it's Thorgrim. It's not Thorgrim. But no, don't know where because he was right up the top here. Maybe they beat him back. Maybe there's a few more troops over there than I thought. Oh well, fair enough. Still nothing around Albion. Ooh dear.
No
Few
stop.
troops coming in there, but not threatening Albion.
Of the lady.
The poor Bretonians losing their territory
Do you
over
know
here.
who I am?
But Baelmond
What
is
your
about.
behest?
He's got...
Lord of
They really are
Bretonnia.
going all out with these battle pilgrims. Not like a lot of horsemen for them. You really do want to fork out the cash for the squires though, just for that AP. But I don't know. Battle pilgrims would be pretty baller if you buff them out. Oh goodness me! Right, Alariel has strolled on out. It seems fair. Oh yeah, should always try to make sure I'm over there, but. Peace treaty for a little bit of money. No, I'm sorry. Sorry there, Arcan. Just not something I can roll with. Not today. This Nagash fellow doesn't seem very nice. Whiteland. I don't know, they've got a lot of strength. I just hope Boris isn't left. Or, if they've got an army, it doesn't have to be Boris's army. It'd be great to have Boris there, because he's a pretty badass fighter. I know he can get... which is one of the things that really is tempting about him. He's just come and attacked me. Yeah. Oh, you asshole. Right. Right, see, he's just come around and struck at me. Which is a fair option. It's only... So it's 2 armies. That's a lot of Chaos Warriors. Thing is, right, so if I don't fight him here, if I run away from him, so obviously Boris is left and nobody else has come inside. If I run away, then he can just turn around and smash up the fort. I'm tempted to just take this fight, just because this will be... Oh, damn. Like, we can't win. Not up against that much power. It's better than before, because this garrison's a bit better. I'm tempted to take it. Tempted to take the matchup just because... God, they're going to run all over us, though. Yeah, they're going to run right over our lines with these Shaggoths and Dragon Ogres. We just can't take it. They must be at their maximum movement. So maybe it is a good idea to rout. Oh, very frustrating.
Withdraw.
It sucks, because if we had those Feral Griffins, we maybe would be able to do it. No, okay, they're not. Oh, goodness sake. Yeah, because they've raided there, now they're just coming down here. Alariel's getting surrounded up in the north. Not great. Yeah, so they probably burned Prague to the ground, or they're about to. Again, yeah, Morrigan doesn't really, it's not that she's emotionless by any stretch, but pragmatic, that's the word I was looking for. But no, she can be very cold at times. We'll make a military alliance with you. Sure, you're fighting chaos, and you're not fighting anybody that we like. So, yeah, jump on in. What's going on? Defensive alliance? Not a problem with that, friend. Not a problem with that. Do you want to maybe confederate with Reponse? That'd be lovely. Or just encourage Reponse to confederate with Luon. Right. Yeah, no, that's okay. So, what's happened up here? Oh, damn it, boys. We could have taken them there. Archeon?
No.
Do you want a showdown? If you want to have a showdown and help it, I'll give you one. I don't think I'll win, but I'll give you a showdown all the same. Right, so we got a bridge there. We got a bridge there. What are all the crossing points? They've got a bridge. They've got an access point there, crossing there, crossing there. Right. We're losing ground. We're losing ground pretty quick. And this mob is just going to keep on rolling. I just don't know.
The Empire.
I really wish Chaos got their turn before the Empire does.
Never yield.
But they're in full march, so I've got no reason to think that they're going to be holding the line. Kislev, Kislev is the next line of defense, so let's get Morgan and bind Kislev. God, I thought we had them under control, but then the pain train just started rolling, and it has not yet stopped. But
Power of nature is yours.
we have our own pain train in the far north. Oh,
Living.
scoundrel.
All
We have our own
things
pain
must
train in the
die.
far north under the control of Dural. And, yeah, just shredding these people up here. So, if you want to make your way around,
Moving.
I don't want to have him marching, because if Archaon turns around, I'm going to need this force ready. Because that is a no-joke sort of force. So if they do strike us at Hellpit, we'll do our very best. We might win. I don't think we will, but we might. It'll be a focus on just trying to wipe out the Hell Cannons, and just seeing if we can deal with anything else as it comes. We've got some heroes ready to go.
Seeks my power.
Donovan, yeah, north. Make your way up here.
Wizard.
Tristan, I don't know where that army went. I think if you want to go up and try and support Lariel, no. She's either a goner or she's going to be able to find some way to escape. You've got to come down here and just try and follow the push south. Just back them up whatever way you can. You as well. Let's just get you moving north with all your fury. Alan, looking good. Let's just, yeah, you're maxed out with that. Let's get you as an assault. Let's get, yeah, grab you in assault units, just in case Dural's army looks like it's in a terrible position. We pull Alan out.
Yes.
There's the fort over here. That would have been a really fun place to hold out, but no, we're gonna dig our heels in at Kislev for the time being. All I need is an army in one of these places, and we're happy.
By the comet.
Oh, Albrand. To be honest, if he led a force up there, I like to think that he has just escaped there with his griffin. He's just hanging out in the mountains, just picking off various chaos forces that try and push through there. He's lost his army. Gonna do what I can. Oh shoot! I guess they beat it back. Oh well. Curiosity might get the better of me, and I might just turn around and try and find out what's in Drakenmoor. Because I'd be very interested if it is Chaos Dwarves fighting Chaos Forces. Because I wouldn't have thought that they got Chaos Rebellions. Peace treaty for money? No. I like that. I mean, yeah, he is raising up his armies. I was thinking he was just doing nothing down there, but no, he is being a little menace. Which is not, well, a very little one. Oh, target's lost for the war coordination. But did he move? That's the question. That's what we'll go and find out. Oh. Not the time, Grimgore. Not the time. Strong Grimgore is. I don't know if he's got the might to pull off a Wa. But well, Border Princes are pretty big. They should be able to hold their capital. Unless he really comes crashing down with something magnificent, I think they'll hold out. Tilia, please do. Yeah. The Caliphate of Araby has let us down before, so I'm used to it. They made peace the last time. I'm sorry, orcs. I felt kind of bad about that, but yeah, they're at war with a few people that we like. Okay, yeah. Again, don't like vampires, but I also like people that are at war with chaos. Good, so he is ready for duty. Oren? Ah, wow, you spawned up there. That's beautiful. So what happened? They're pushing.
Knowledge is
They're
power.
really pushing hard. But that's a little bit too scary for me. That's a little
Falling
bit
men.
too frightening for me to advance up alongside, I'm afraid. Morrigan. Right, let's just do this proper.
Prepare my
So you're just gonna stay there. you're gonna get your griffins. Because yeah, we need them. So just wait there for 2 turns, get your griffins, and then by that time the Empire should have worked out what they want to do. Orin, let's get you... Yeah, just sort of assaulting units. Let's see. I don't really think it matters. Just go for whatever. Go for whoever takes your fancy. Just go and have a strike. Try and help out Volkmar a bit. And that's all we need you to do. Cadron there, warrior culture. Max that out for the sake of your boys there. Yeah, I mean 46 from them. A standard warband, 46, and our special boys. Yeah, they're up at 55 now. So really quite solid. Yeah, warband with spears even up to 34, so not bad. War druid. Let's get you running north, as I say. Nope, don't steal technology. Just run north. And we'll get you assault units, please. You as well. Yep, no, you're fine to move on your own.
All power.
See, my curiosity is gonna wear me down, so I might as well go and search those rooms, find out who was there. To be honest, maybe Chaos actually just went and destroyed it. They did. Oh, sorry. Right. Oh, it was only a matter of time, boys. It was only a matter of time until my. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll never know. We'll never know who had it. And but yeah, Chaos just rolled and destroyed it. It seems. Who's this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Assault units. But yeah, still go for an explorer down here.
You tread a dangerous path.
Just go down there, friend. Just do it, please.
Halfwit.
We'll do one more turn. I was planning to push on till we got to sort of a battle, but ooh, Archaeon. Why are you getting? It's like I think the Empire's just slamming Archaeon over and over again.
What brings you here?
Let's just have you march up to
I
there.
walk this earth.
Then
I will do your
dig in. Just dig in and wait. I think the Empire's just really having at him. He's like beating them back, but every time he does it, he loses a little bit more. Ah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do one more end turn, and then that'll be us. Just in. Move it. Oh, this is where we end up, isn't it? Oh wait. Oh yeah, no. A few more moves to make. Do wish you'd made this a little bit faster. This is my remind me a lot of the Northern Dundee campaign, just with everybody shuffling around at the end of the turns. Could really be a pain in the butt. But yeah, no. Definitely going through this. So what are we at? Not turn. We're at part 20, I think. But no, part 19. Part 19 or part 20, I'm not too sure. And either way, that's definitely my aim. My aim was most certainly under 30. And I think we're sticking to that. I don't see this taking another 10 episodes to get done, so no, I'm quite content with that. I think my Warhammer campaigns are always going to be a lot shorter than my Medieval 2, which, yeah, will often stretch. The Northern Dundee campaign was... Oh! You scoundrels. Setting foot in my territory. That's not allowed. We're killing you, my friend. But yeah, so the Northern Dundee campaign was an exception. Big time. I'm not doing something that long. Again, I love that it was that long. I love, like, you know, how everything that went down in it, and I don't really think I could have made it work in a shorter campaign. You know, I'm glad for it. I'm glad how it really gave us time to develop these guys. I mean, you know, it was like 6 months that campaign was going on. It's so weird to be in a defensive alliance with these guys, but yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, why not? And yeah, they're just Norskins that I think are hopefully sort of seeing the light at this point and realizing the folly of their ways. Archaeon. The boys are gathering, making their way up to help it.
Untamed.
Let's see if we can just be ready for them. Yeah, just get to hitting people. Just continue on. Assaulting your units. Good man. Dural.
Orders.
I think Dural could reach him, can he?
The babbling
Archeon.
brook agrees.
It is time.
Going forth.
Yeah, Cadron is holding
Our
their
paths
attention
have crossed.
as his duty, and then Dural's going to jump
Wizard.
in and smash him. Definitely something I'm going to be playing out.
Fury.
Over here. Get some
Rip
units
and
assaulted, please. Good man. We'll get everything sorted out, but that'll be near enough the end of it. Elwyn? Nah, good. Just the man we sort of need, actually. How is everything looking? Let's get you Blade Shield. Now we're going to be asking you first, Elwyn, to try and do something that's
Chieftain of the
not
tribe.
really in your skill set, but... Oh, fantastic, he was good at it. Yeah, he wounded him, he didn't kill him, but like that's all it takes. Just get him out of our territory, but it did show like they were willing to come in.
Ravage.
Get up at the Citadel of Lead. If they're gonna hit us, that's where they're gonna hit us. So do that. And we don't have walls anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. You're maxed out on assault units. Let's get you wound for the time being. I think he's definitely going to be a channeler of word, just because he's spent so long up at the far north. Just makes sense that is what he is developed into. I'm just going to check. I'm pretty sure I moved him this turn, but I want to be certain about that. No, wasn't. Good going. Yeah, oh, I love that. That background's really nice. Definitely one of my favorite mods. Just to remove the clouds. I don't know why you like put so much effort into making these gorgeous backgrounds to just kind of cover them up. But yeah, super. So that'll be that. We'll start off next one with Dural launching into Archeon, and after that we'll see how Chaos is handling itself.
Tempt me not.
So this is where's Sigvald gone? Where has Sigvald gone off to? Is he pushed off to the right, maybe? Albrand? I guess he was recruiting up there. What? Holy smokes. He's got himself a good little force. Again, just heaps of halberds. Just what you need. How armoured up were those halberds again, actually? Yeah, 45. Hey, it's certainly something. Something, very much something for me. Alberic in the north there too. Pushing on around with, yeah, okay, that's more of an army that you'd expect to see from Bretonnia. A bit of a hodgepodge, but it's, they always are going to be. So that's episode, I believe, episode 19, but it could be episode 20. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you later.